Hey guys, how's it going? It's Robbie with Open World Games, and I am playing Assassin's Creed Unity, and I'm going to show you guys how to improve the frame rate on the Xbox One and PS4 versions of Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, something really important before I begin this, the frame rate is going to be mediocre no matter what in Assassin's Creed Unity. It's something that's so painfully unfortunate about the game because it's such a wonderful game. But I think frame rate over the environment detail and resolution is so much more important than anything. So what we are going to do is show you guys really fast. But what's important to remember also is this deals with online. What really compounds the problem with the frame rate is hopping online and then immediately after continuing to play single player. So remember that you've got already you've got districts loading in the background. That's what the game does. It seems to have a problem when loading between districts. It keeps streaming the world, but when you hop offline, it seems to cache all of that information for some reason, and then also compound the problem so much more to the point where I think it becomes unplayable. So what you need to do is you need to go to your menu. This is on the Xbox One. If you're on the PS4, you're going to have to find a way to quit out of the game. Usually when you shut off your console, you just go here and you shut off your console. Then when you reboot it back up, it usually boots back up in the exact same spot, which is the problem. Because you're caching so much information, the game has a problem loading all of that information for some reason. I don't know why. This happened in Watch Dogs as well. There was huge frame rate problems when I did this in Watch Dogs, and I found a way around it that helped me. But remember, the frame rate is still going to be somewhat mediocre no matter what. It's going to be with the game, it seems like, forever. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to quit out of the game completely. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to completely exit out of the game. It's going to completely restore all the information, set it back to default, so to speak. So we're going to go back in here, and the frame rate should be improved. So here we are loaded back up again. We have completely reset the game. We're going to check out the frame rate again. You're going to still get stutters no matter what. It's such a shame. By the way, you got to dig my green outfit, am I right? So, here we are with the refreshed game. We still get jitters. And it also depends on the district you're in. So if you get into a more crowded district, especially like, let's see here, the Pantheon right here, you're going to get a lot of frame rate issues because there's an entire crowd. It depends on how much crowd is in the environment and then how much buildings and clutter. I believe this area suffers from frame rate problems as well, simply because of the immense amount of details. I mean, when you look at the game, it looks gorgeous. When you're just standing still, they really are very proud of that. But when you get into motion, there's some frame rate issues. But I really do hope that this tip helps you. If you notice your frame rate dropping significantly after co-op play, I recommend trying this method, and it should help you guys out because it has happened to me over and over again in this game, and you have to reset the game. Much like Watch Dogs, the same tip can be used also for Watch Dogs as well. And what's also interesting, something else I did notice, is Versailles. When you travel to Versailles, the size of Versailles is about the size of, I would say, one of these districts, and I almost feel like it was a testing ground to see if they could stream, you know, that size as you roam through the world. Like, can we stream 12 Versailles? And it's so strange how Versailles is so separated from the rest of the game. And I believe that that was a testing ground, and I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know. It's just one of the worst running Assassin's Creed games I've ever played. It's so disappointing. It runs worse than Assassin's Creed 2. And what's even more disappointing is I don't think it's fixable. I think it's going to be with the game forever. And I love Assassin's Creed. I love this game. I'm really enjoying it. I do hope that they consider frame rate over resolution and detail. I would much rather have smaller crowds, less detail in the environment, and a faster frame rate. I mean, resolution can even suffer a little bit, but frame rate is king. And one franchise that sells really well is Call of Duty, because the controls are wonderful, because the frame rate is great. And you got to remember that. Call of Duty has historically always run well. And that's why people buy it every single year, because they know they're going to get a game that's going to work. So, hopefully Ubisoft listens to feedback and considers frame rate as king when pursuing new gen development. So guys, there you go. Hope this helps you. Let me know if it does, by the way. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to Open World Games for more open world gaming coverage, including Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, and so much more. See you guys next time, and thank you for watching.